Right, gang, welcome back to an episode of Hero to Villain. And a lot of you have been requesting me play every single game in video format for the rest of or the remainder, I should say, of the season. Of course, we now have 6 games to go, and after a very spirited draw against Burnley yesterday, Brighton and Wolves. And I'm telling you now, viewers, I'm starting to think there's a possibility of this. We are 7 points behind Southampton, who have now crept their way up into 17th position. And while that's probably the important fact, 10 points, 6 games, that's really the gap I feel like we're going to have to make up. So this is possible, I think. If we can beat Brighton and get something against Wolves, this is on, viewers. This is on. Of course, I've done episodes like this before, and within 20 minutes, it's over. But don't worry about that. Focus on the positives. Now, hopefully, we can take the decent result against Burnley and do something. An away point is something that Aston Villa haven't had all too often. I mean, they've got quite a few draws, actually. Points, bear in mind, they've done okay. And have they got an away win so far this season? One in the league there against Brighton, of all people, where we play them at home today. And that's it. Only one away win. Let me see. So if we take a look at the home form first, home record there, 20th. Not ideal. And then the away record, yeah, as I said before, 1 win, not good. Well, hopefully towards the back end of the year, we can improve both of those, and that brings us then to the team that will be selected for today's game. Now, of course, this was the lineup that we saw yesterday, but of course, you can see it straight away. Zeka is going to have to come out of there. Abdominal strain is going to be out from 12 days to 4 weeks. He's going to miss key moments of the end of our season, so he's going to have to be replaced, and I think the most obvious man for that job then is John McGinn. Now, a lot of Villa fans who are watching, very excited to see him take part in proceedings. Of course, still very well-rounded, still looks like a good player for this division at 31. I'm not sure whether he'll be a part of next season necessarily. 50k a week he's on. It's the sort of player that actually, if I can cash in him while he's at this age, I might have to consider it. But he's been a stalwart of this Villa side for maybe 6 or 7 years now, so it's worth getting him involved, especially today. The other question is Josh Earl, but considering we don't have any other left backs, I think he's going to start. Right then, let's get into it, shall we? Lunham will be in goal. Tira Vest, the chap at centre back next to Diego Carlos. Earl will be on the left back position then. McGinn and Onoma in the centre, right on the left. God, I'll just be fine with it. Bowler on the right, Hannah behind Iheanacho, and let's see how we do then, shall we? Right, Aston Villa, it's the Friday night as well, Friday night football, before we play Wolves next week, so we've got a long time in between matches to recover as well, so we can put everything into this one. And they're 19th, remember, so look, if you can't beat Brighton, you might as well go home. Okay, then up front, they've got David, Rennie David there, who, how are they 19th? He's incredibly good, like really very good. Got 7 goals in 24, he was bought for 11.5 million from Ajax. You can see there, 34 million is its valuation. You can see why, he's unbelievably good. They've got David Brooks behind him, and who are on this right-hand side is this lad. We'll call him Eric, for the sake of my own brain, and yeah, pacey winger, someone to look out for. The rest of their lineup, though, is made up of real footballers, which you've got to get on board with. Well, the team talk's not gone brilliantly. The keeper's happy. He's the only one that's happy. Everyone else has listened keenly, or they're deep in thought. So there you are. Then I've got a press conference or a little tunnel interview to do. Both teams come into this one in in a spell of poor form. Happy to. This is title-winning form comparatively to this up here. I resent the question. I'm not doing. No comment. I refuse to. Zeka's missing, he's noticed. Alright then, into it we go then. How will McGinn do on his debut, for me at least, as we are bottom of the league, but with everything to play for. This is like our last real chance, as the ball forward, Brighton put a nice corner in. Of course, our second game as Villa manager, so don't expect too much again. We said it yesterday, we've got to try and work our way in to management of this side, and we can't expect too much too quickly. So don't judge, that's going to happen. So 7 minutes gone, well, it happens. Gravenberch with the goal, Ryan Gravenberch, and yeah, they've made that look, I'm going to call it a doddle. David Brooks there, what a first touch, by the way, deflects out to him, little fortunate, and cannoned or fired into the back of the net. It's 1-0 Brighton early. You know when I said it could all be over in 20 minutes, viewers? Well, and Done's got it, and they're moving it round like a team that should be in the top 6, not a team that are currently occupying the relegation places. They've decided that we're easy pickings, I think, because, well then, not even 10 minutes on the clock, viewers, and, well, that's a pity, isn't it? We'll go more offensively. I'm not saying we're not going to shout nasty things at them. I'm saying we're going to go more attacking. I've got to say, from Brooks here, this is a pretty lovely finish. First time, bends it into the bottom corner. I mean, I didn't know there was a gap to put it in. Well, oh, hold on. I was gonna do sort of Oh, I might still do that. I was going to do a, well, you know, it doesn't always go your way chat. Then we had a throw in. I thought everything would be different. And now, 12 minutes in, it's still 2-0. How has he missed that? How was it that was the better opportunity than previous ones? What's concerning me, viewers, is that there's just highlight on highlight on highlight, and we're not having any of them. Although, maybe that's about to change. Just right comes down this left-hand side, just to confuse us all. Ball played in. Iheanacho's there. Decent opportunity saved and cleared away. Right, well, okay, that's a positive sign there. You can see that very, very close. It was nearly in, but you don't get anything for nearly in. Nearly 20 minutes gone, and well, it's not going great. When I planned today's video, this wasn't in the script, this bit. This was a deleted scene, actually. 35 minutes gone. There's going to be another chance to Brighton. I should probably have made some sort of dramatic change to fix this, but as Jojo once said, it's just a little too late, a little too wrong, and I can't wait, etc. I think those were the lyrics. That was pretty close. I mean, they've scored 3. Brooks has got another one. Looking at some of the players in their team, like David Brooks, he's decent. They've got a lot of very decent players. I don't know why they're having such a dreadful year. Now, if we can get a goal before half-time, Josh Onomah, then that might change things around. McGinn's got it. Back to Onomah. Strike, maybe. Finds Bowler. Oh, he's at the stumps. He's at the bloody stumps. Don't want to cause myself any injuries, so I'm just surveying the area. As we might have another chance. I mean, I'd say highlights galore in this first half, you've got to say. Sadly, though, we are 3-0 down, so they've not exactly been good highlights for us. It's played all the way across, and it's cut out by Mbabu, I think you'd say it. And, well, this is... Now we're just going to watch Brighton pass it around for a bit, so... Yeah, great. Get your season tickets at the ready. David's going to bring this down. First touch again, fantastic. Takes on his man, and it should have been... It could have been 5, couldn't it, viewers? And we've had more shots than they have, and loads more possession. So, yeah, a bit annoying. We're nearly on the stroke of half-time as Iheanacho does nothing. Another highlight. I mean, I've never seen so many. What a ball. It's gone in. I don't know how it's gone in, but it's gone in. It's an own goal. Aubrey Madiba. Okay, got it. I've learnt it within that moment there. I was struggling big time, and it's a great knee. I've got to say that. He's kneed it in, and we needed that. So, God, I don't know. You must watch these videos and think, how does he come up with this stuff? All right, by that, if I hit the scoreline, you'd go, oh, you're probably 4-0 up, Ben. No, you'd be wrong. It's 3-1 Brighton. 0 points for you. Show me something else in the second half, please. And attacking-wise, I'm going to assertively say you've got to improve if you want to play for this club. Come on. Pressure on. There's people on the bench that are waiting for their place. They're waiting for a chance. And so far, we've done little to sort of inspire anybody at the moment. I mean, Iheanacho's having a shocker. Unless he scores right now, he's off. All right, and that's a warning. Not just a warning. That's a threat as they come forward again. This could be 4 here before I even get to make the change about our attackers being dreadful. Never mind that, defending's proving to be quite the issue. As Iheanacho, he heads it on. So every cloud. That said, it is 3-1. If we get one more goal, like I'm saying, come on, Brighton look good. If they're down there, there's a reason they're down there. Let's maybe start putting a bit more pressure on them. Come on, let's create a chance. Onomah now in the centre finds Hannah, who's got to be a bit more creative for me. Bowler as he runs at the back line. Hannah now picks it up, and bangs it in. It's 3-2. It's 51 minutes gone. We're back in this game, viewers. We're back. Wolves coming up later, but I'll tell you what, we're firing on all cylinders. Bowler there. Plays it off to Hannah, very, very tactfully, it must be said. And then Hannah's finish is quite fantastic. It really is. And at that moment, while we're playing well, I want us to be taking chances. Ryan Brewster is going to come on for Iheanacho as that advance forward, pushing back their back line, hopefully, and maybe taking a chance if it comes his way. Half an hour gone. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to go more attacking and see if we can maybe force another goal in this game. So far, it's been a disappointing first half and a much better second, although the highlights they're nowhere, viewers. I'm looking at options I've got on the bench. Sisto is one of those options. We'll bring him on this side for right. We'll put him in there as an inside forward on attack. Keep him pushed forward. I'm actually going to put Hannah further forward as well. We need to really get this ball on counter-attacks and make the most of it, as I think this is a highlight because I've made a change, so we'll choose to ignore it. Going to go a bit more direct, play on a higher tempo. And we're not going to counter-press as much. We're going to try and soak it up a little bit and then just try and counter them. To corner, Sisto to take it. 12 minutes left on the clock. Brewster's there. Heads on goal, but it's cleared off the line. Is there going to be another chance for us? Surely somewhere McGinn out there. He's flipping heck. He's basically got one leg. This is not ideal. Exposito is going to come on as a deep line playmaker for him, as there's not that long to go. Can we find an equaliser? Problem is, viewers, draws don't really cut it, do they? That is a bit of an issue for us, and this is one of the games that you've got to look at and think we can definitely win. We haven't won it, so definitely was incorrect. 58% possession, 20 shots, 12 on target. They've scored 3 of their 5 shots on target. Game's rigged. I don't want to call into question the validity of the officiating, but we should have had 3 penalties there. And you're thinking, Ben, we didn't see any incidents that should have been penalties. No, that's not the point. I just think morally we should have... You don't win games like that, do you? But morally, that's a 5-3 victory. So we'll go into this next game in high spirits, viewers. Wolves coming up in about 10 days. They're a 13th. So this is not looking good now, is it? 11 points the gap. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to stay up. The confidence I had about 15 minutes ago, that's gone out the room. The door's not even open. It's snuck out through the smallest of gaps. All right then, Wolves. It's a derby, isn't it? To be fair, it's a derby. One for the Birmingham fans that aren't happy about the decision to join Villa to enjoy. I mean, you know. Now, Wolves are playing Chelsea, I've just noticed there. So let's make sure they're well beaten before we have to play them. So they're feeling as down in the dumps as we are. Well, they won 2-1. So it's not ideal, viewers, in summary. Oh, for 2-1. Right then, you can see there, look, the relegation scrap approaches final battle. Make it sound very dramatic there, viewers, I've got to say. I'll be honest, I'm really pleased they've included me. I would have thought they'd have gone, yeah, Villa, you're not involved. You're not coming out tonight. But they've invited me and I'm wearing some new heels, so it's not too bad. We are 10 points behind Burnley now, who are in 17th, with 5 games left. Is their running hard? Let's hope so. Should probably just look at the list that I've been given, Ben, rather than actually go to their fixture list. No, it's not. It's an absolute bloody doddle is what it is. Southampton are maybe the only team, but they're on 36 now. I've got to win every game. That's the real concern. And after this, I play Manchester City. So it's just the whole thing's a write-off. It could look even worse as well, because we play on the Monday night, viewers. So they'll have all played at the weekend. We'll know the situation. It probably won't be good. Southampton are 12th now. Southampton aren't in this anymore. And you can see then, 11 points the gap now, which means if we don't win this one, it'll come down to tomorrow's episode. When it's not looking good, is it, for that game there? Manchester City, that's probably going to be... They're top, they're leading as well, which we're not doing that. It's fair to say we're doing the opposite of that. We're leading a different table, the reverse table, in which the table is flipped and we lead. So that's good. I mean, that's not how it works. Wolves in 15th, though. They're not having a marvellous season, so let's get them. Team-wise, I'm debating now as well whether it's worth maybe giving a few other players the opportunity to shine. Who, though? There's not really anybody in the squad. Like Callum O'Hare here. Okay, fine. I'll play him instead of Hannah. He's the most valuable player, apparently, according to the facts. So if he scores 3 in this game, I will feel like a fool. We've lost Zeka, though. You know, Zeka not in the side. It's all... What's the point now? All right, then into it we go. I'm going to change things a little bit. I'm not going to play so slowly. We're going to play a little bit quicker. I'm going to try and focus play down the wings rather than through our central areas. And hopefully they'll still have an opportunity to do something. But I do want to see Bowler on the ball a little bit more, as well as Wright. All right, calmly say we owe Wolves after last time. Midlands derby, of course. So something to be proud of if we win it. I mean, it's not a trophy, but it'll still be somewhat impressive. They've put in a dirty tackle early on and not being punished. Are we even doing rules anymore? I mean, I'm starting to think we've been relegated due to a conspiracy and not because of poor performance. Anyway, we're on the ball, and maybe, just maybe, there'll be an opportunity as Ter Avest gets forward. Can he put the ball into the centre and maybe get us off to the perfect start? Not even 10 minutes gone here, and we look like we might actually score a goal. O'Hare and Iheanacho, those two combining well right now onto his right foot, and, well, it's nice to see him be a little bit consistent for a change. The Wolves team doesn't look like the Wolves team of now at all. Wright plays a beautiful ball, though, towards Onoma, who's in on goal, and, well, he's forced a brilliant save, and that's good. I prefer if he put it in the goal, but whatever. McGinn's ball in, and Benson claims. So far, though, Wolves yet to have a shot, so we're looking all right so far. McGinn's got it. Beautiful ball out to Iheanacho, and it's whether we can break away at speed with a little bit of tempo. Again, good ball from Iheanacho as well. Nice hold-up play from him. Onoma out to Ter Avest on that right-hand side. Can he put a ball into the centre? He can, and Wright doesn't score again. Ah, good. I'm becoming a fan of his, don't get me wrong. Wolves now with their first chance of the game, but a breakaway. Here we go, Diego Carlos. Can he find the ball? He can. Iheanacho, whose hold-up play as this complete forward, you've got to say, is absolutely brilliant. We're just not taking chances. Ball into the middle, surely this time, and Wright scores. He rights the wrong of previously with his 12th of the season. A man who scored plenty of goals this year, and finally we see him convert for us. Tony Wright with a goal then, and you can see beautiful attacking play from us. But you've got to say, Iheanacho's hold-up play, sensational. Avest's ball in, very good as well, and Wright's finish, perfect to complete the move. Wolves 0, Villa 1. Wolves haven't done anything so far. They've not even had a shot. Right, since I've said that, they've had 2 shots, and they're still coming forward. So we could be in a spot of bother. They're growing into the game a little bit. I don't know if they've changed something. They suggest they probably have done, as they get down that right-hand side, and it nearly deflects in. That would have been comical. Really? Really? We could all see it's not in. Honestly, I've missed that, having not been in the Premier League. I forgot about all the VAR nonsense, as well as the goal line tech stuff. So, something to look forward to. Probably not next season, though, because we'll be back in the Championship. Aston Villa 1, though. Wolves 0. And winning away from home, viewers. We talked about it earlier on. This could be the day. 1 away win all season. This is where we're starting to build momentum. Not for this year. This year is a complete write-off. But next year, I'll tell you that there's sides about to be promoted from League One that are petrified of us going down. Defensively, it's been a pretty good performance. As that is appalling behaviour. Off you go. Off you pop. There you go. Victor Nelson there with a red card. So they're down to 10. We've got 11. I've done the maths. We should definitely win. As Bowler's on it. Ball played in. Not particularly good. Adamar's under it. And now McGinn. Can he strike on goal? He can. But over the bar. 20 minutes remaining. I'm going to play slightly cautiously. I just don't really want to... I don't want to over-exude. You know, I think we've done a decent job so far. Let's just keep it as we are. O'Hare's done decently as well. He's come in for Hannah and done an okay job. He's not made any mistakes that I've seen so far as he gets tackled on the... why did I open my stupid mouth? If they score from this as well, by the way, I mean, I don't know what's happened. The ball just stopped. Bowler, free kick from distance. Benson with a good save. But again, much like in the last game, dominant display from us. Lots of shots, double the shots of Wolves. And our average rating, you can see, much higher as well. Is there, though, a second goal in this game just to seal that deal? Iheanacho, again, great at hold-up play. I mean, it's been a pivotal part of the way we've played. He's been really impressive as we've overcommitted. There's been a foul. We're going to VAR, viewers. I mean, stay tuned. I might go make a cup of tea because this takes too long. Right, I'm back and the results are in. So are we gonna? It's a penalty. Okay, good news. Tee down, goal in the back of the net. I think we've taken that illegally, by the way. If you just take a look where our number 12 is here, O'Hare, he breaks all the rules. He's not outside the D at all. I mean, that shouldn't count. That shouldn't count. He doesn't give us stuff. I mean, I said that earlier. There was a conspiracy. I feel like it's flip reversed it on your baby. Iheanacho with a penalty. Deserves a goal, to be honest. Has been putting in a shift these last couple of games. And 2-0. This management lark's easy. We're now just 8 points away from safety with 4 games to go. Manchester City coming next. If they watch this performance, they'll be very defensive, I imagine. As Wolves, though, not finished yet, apparently, with 10 men. Feel like they've still got a chance in this game, do they? Foolish, is my opinion. And, oh dear, Lewis on that side. Ball played back in. Oh, no. It's like I saw a ghost there for a second. I don't know what happened to my voice. It just made noises. I mean, the ball's played in. Jamal Lewis eventually plays it, or Bruno? No, Bruno flicks it in. And then, decent finish from close range. Not ideal. Come on now. 4 minutes of added time. Let's just wrap this up. Blimey, I think we have... No, come on. Oh, flip it. Don't be doing that to me, you swines. There we are then. Full time. Aston Villa 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Now, it's disappointing, isn't it? I'm going to say I'm proud of the performance. Very good performance. Away win. Second away win all season. I've come in. I've made my instant impact. 3 games in. Yeah, not bad, you know? I mean, it's been quite average in terms of the fact that we've got a draw, a loss, and a win. And then had we beaten Brighton? Oh, can you imagine? It's a shame we didn't do it, really. Because we'd be on, what, 30? And they'd be on 31. And we'd be battling away with some of the sides down there. But it's not looking like it's going to happen, but look, we always expected that, let's face it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, though. Thank you so much for the support. Again, recently you've been absolutely hammer it. Let's go for 1,000 likes, and if you want to see some more, make sure you subscribe. Tomorrow we come back, Manchester City and West Ham United. Okay, that might seal our relegation, so you probably won't want to miss it. I'll see you again soon then for more. We love with care. Goodbye.